Hey guys, so a couple things. One, I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's safe and healthy. I know time's been a little crazy, so if you guys need to talk about anything, you can always contact me, Miss Davino, Miss Cronin. I just wanted to go over this assignment quick instead of writing individual responses because I just felt like it would be simpler. So if you didn't get full credit, you can come look through this video and you'll be able to see what you did wrong. If you got a 0, then that means that you did not hand in your assignment. So if you felt like you did, please just go back and check for it. And as always, as long as you receive the assignment, you'll get the grade. So let's just go through this quick. A lot of you are obviously not watching the videos because these 3 questions were directly out of the video and I said it on the assignment. So a gas can be compressed into a smaller volume. That's true, okay? It was explained in the video, but you could take a gas and you can compress it into a smaller volume. You can't do that with a solid, right? A solid just is a solid. You can't make like a wooden cube fit into something smaller. But if you have a gas, you can fit it into something smaller. So now this question is hard. The density of a sample of matter is 1.5 grams per milliliter. The matter is the matter a gas or solid. We haven't really gone over that. But again, this is just provided in the actual video, so you should have known it was liquid solid because it's specifically told to you. Do gases do not have fixed shapes? That's true. Okay, again, that's provided in the video, but you should also know that if gas had a fixed shape, then how would we be able to walk through the air? So now, this is a little bit using what you learned about the 3 states of matter. You see how these dots, these molecules are not uniform? They're still pretty close together. So we know that it can't be a gas because gases would have dots all over the box. But if it was a solid, they'd be in straight lines and they really wouldn't be moving around. We can see there's movement here because they're not all in the same area. That's how we know this is a liquid. Okay? Now this one, it's just like a cube. They're uniform. They're staying in their place. They're not moving around. It's a solid. Here we have a couple of dots that are all over the box. Whenever you see dots really spread out like that, you know it's a gas, okay? Gas has molecules the furthest spread apart. Molecules has them the closest together. So now this is water. So is water a solid, a liquid, or a gas? It's a liquid. Most people did get that one correct. Now this one, it's an ice cube. It's a cube. It's solid. Okay? I understand that water has phase changes, but it's an ice cube. When it's in its ice cube state, it's a solid. A lot of people got this one wrong. It is a cube of ice. It is a solid. A cube of ice is never a gas and it's never a liquid. Once the cube melts and is gone, it's just water. It's no longer an ice cube. When it's an ice cube, it's a solid. Ice is the solid state of water. And then lastly, a cloud. Planes fly through clouds, so it can't be a solid, okay? It's a gas, okay? It fills up the atmosphere. It's kind of like when fog comes down and you can walk through it. It's a gas. It's evaporated water, okay? So I just wanted to go over this for everybody in case you were misunderstanding. If you have any questions about any of this, please feel free to contact me. But this was our review of the states of matter. Have a great day, guys.